it's Maggie and
Zach.
And you might be able to tell by our outfits what day today is.
Valentine's.
It's St. Patrick's Day. Who's calling you? Quit bugging us, spam callers. Alright, so today is my follow-up with my ENT. And I don't know if I'm gonna find out today if I'm getting, like, when I'm gonna get the surgery, but I guess we're gonna go over my results from my CT scan, so that will be interesting. Another cool thing is that I'm actually filming on a new camera. It's just the updated version of the camera that I always use, so this one can live stream, and I think it's higher quality, so if I look a little bit clearer, that might be why, although the last camera was like perfectly fine anyway, because I could save all my video files in 4K, so I don't know. But this one, I don't know, I feel like you can tell I got some bags under my eyes, a little bit easier, maybe some crow's feet going on, but that's what you get for getting a 4K camera, so. Anyways, gloomy day. We're gonna go see what
rainy day. It's an Irish day.
I do like rainy weather. I always feel better in rainy weather. But we're gonna go see what the ENT has to say about my lovely sinuses. All right, we arrived a couple minutes early. What time is it?
12:36.
They told me to go in at 12:45.
Well,
so
maybe get done early.
I think so. It's a very quiet office. It's just a pain in the butt to find it because we just got lost again. But it's basically a complex of buildings that look identical.
With very limited signage.
Yeah. So we made it though. So the building's right back there. Yeah, we'll see what they say. And hopefully I'll find out more information on the CT scan because I have no idea what many of the words that were on that report meant. So we'll get a professional to explain it to me. It was. And I know nothing about the nose and the sinuses, so yeah. But thankfully my nose is very stuffy, so if he checks it out again, he'll continue to see that it's still a problem. So nothing has changed, but I don't know. Should I just go in? Maybe I'll just go in. Alright, I will see you on the flip side. Alright, I am out of the appointment and surgery is scheduled. Woo! Yay.
Oh, it is?
It is scheduled.
When's that?
April 5th, which I believe is a Tuesday.
Okay. That's not too far out.
Yeah. So he did the scope again on my nose and he said it looked a lot better, and I said, well, I think that's because he had recommended me using just a drop of baby soap in my nasal rinse, and I think that helped a lot. It helps me clear everything out. So he said, yeah, it's still inflamed in there, but a lot less like stuff. And I was like, well, that makes sense because I'm able to wash it out, but it still just comes right back. So I told him I was on Bactrim too. He said, so the antibiotics, like, you've been on them? And I said, yeah, I actually was just on Bactrim, but I don't think that it's super effective for this. And he said, well, sometimes it can be, but I told him it didn't do anything. You know, I was on it for UTI anyway. I wasn't on it for this. So he said we could do a couple things. We could do an antibiotic rinse, but he showed me my CT scan, and apparently this sinus in my cheek has debris that the rinse will not reach. So he said, you're gonna be able to rinse all the other stuff out and clear the infection, but it'll keep coming back because of this sinus. So he said, I would recommend surgery. And so we got it scheduled. It's gonna be in a couple weeks. And I gotta get a COVID test the day before. It's actually gonna be at Princeton. It's not gonna be...
Weird.
Yeah, I know. I was like, strange. I was expecting either Philly or maybe around here, but I guess Princeton is the closest to here. And
close,
yeah, they were acting like I knew where it was, and I was like, I mean, I know where it is because my dad gets some of his stuff there, but this was a decent drive for us to get to. So anyway, gonna do that. And And basically I just have to keep making sure I clear it out after surgery so that the blood that's in there doesn't you know, stay in there. And they're not doing anything about the deviated septum because it really doesn't seem to be affecting me. He's like, can you breathe out of both nostrils? And I was like, yeah, when I'm not congested like this, usually I can. So he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that because it's not bad. And he showed me that too. It does like just slightly deviate to the right. So anyways, that's the plan. Another surgery. And they like had me sign so much. Like this was way more that I have had to sign than for my proctocolectomy, which is way more risky than this. I was kind of surprised. And I have to go to my primary care and have them fax a thing over saying that I'm fine for surgery. And I'm like, I never had that for proctocolectomy, for my kidney surgery, for any of that. So I'm a little confused. So now now I have to, I'm just like, if I made it through those, I think I'm gonna make it through this, where you scrape my sinus hole open a little bit more. Anyways, we, since it is St. Patrick's Day, are gonna go to a little restaurant, an Irish restaurant, because I said I wanted to. There's a lot of good places around here. I want to get a stout, because I love my stouts, and hopefully they've got something that's just kind of...
soup.
They have potato soup?
I think this one does, yeah.
Ooh, that'll go fine on my tummy. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. So that place was packed, completely packed. It's 2 p.m. on St. Patrick's Day. I would not guess that. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, ooh, we're trying a different place. There's still a lot of people coming in. There's nowhere to sit.
Or stand.
Or stand.
Like I was fine standing, but there was no standing room either.
There's nowhere to go, people. Yeah, look at my face.
And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new people just came in.
Unless they know people there, there was not. There was no room. There was none. So we're just trying another place.
Oh, there's some more people. Now maybe
and every school that we've passed, like on the way to my appointment, was letting out early. Is that a thing? A half day on St. Patrick's Day?
I've never
We
heard
never
of it.
had that. We never had that. Anyways, we're gonna try
Newtown now.
Newtown, which is where we were a couple of weeks ago for, I think that must have been my CT scan when we walked around.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try another place. Hopefully it's not as crowded. It's an Irish place. I'm getting the feeling that maybe it might be, and that maybe we just pick an Italian place, or I don't know, not Irish. Smile. Got my Guinness, my stout, and he got Irish coffee. I don't even think he can hear me. All right, we are home. You might notice my eye is kind of red. I don't know if it's the pollen or what the heck is going on. I had some issues with my left eye a few days ago where, this is gonna sound a little gross here, but I actually pulled a black thread out of my eye. Don't know how it got there. I woke up in the morning like that and it just was bugging me for a few days, so I finally investigated. And I pulled out a black thread that went all the way along the bottom eyelid. So I thought, okay, like it'll get better. It didn't, and it kept bugging me, so I looked again. I had a eyelash that was stuck in the left corner here, and then I just had a bunch of gunk. I don't like, maybe TMI, but it was gross. So eventually it did get better, and now I woke up this morning and my right eye here was kind of bugging me, and it went away. I don't think you probably noticed. You may have noticed my eye looked a little smaller than my left one earlier in the video, but it just starts to randomly irritate me, and I don't know why. And the only thing I can think of is that I just so happen to have a thread and an eyelash in there, but like pollen has really been the issue, because I can't find anything in this eye and it feels identical to this one. Oh my goodness, there's just, it feels like, It's just endless problems. That's what life feels like, unfortunately. So I'm very tired. Even though that wasn't a whole lot today, I went to one appointment. Well, we had something beforehand. We had a meeting beforehand. And then we had been planning for a week. We're like, we're going to have a date day where we go out to a restaurant and just enjoy our time. So we wanted to make sure that we did that. And as you saw, it was a lot of fun. St. Patty's Day. But I'm just exhausted now. I took a nap yesterday, which I honestly don't take many naps anymore, weirdly enough. But I took a nap yesterday, and then I felt like I was going to fall asleep at 7 p.m. And actually, no, like 6:45 p.m. And I did. And then I woke up, went straight to bed, and slept till 8:30, which is unheard of for me. I usually wake up pretty early. So I'm just very tired. I'm very sleepy. And I could probably go to sleep right now. And maybe I will. That may happen. And I just can't tell. Like, the UTI is cleared up, thank goodness. But maybe just like this infection and who knows what's going on with my eyes. I don't know. That's just craziness. I feel like my body is just fighting off multiple things. My voice feels a little hoarse just because of my nose stuff. Anyways, we're working to resolve these issues. That's the important thing. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed our little St. Patty's Day outing. I think I'm going to go relax now. So, alright guys, I'll see you in the next. Bye.